Hi Libra, this is going to be your timeless general reading for today. Today I got the Muse Tarot for you. Very beautiful deck, so we'll see what messages come out for this deck. Lately it's been fun to make choosing the decks part of the process. Should I keep this? Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Because every deck has different imagery, therefore different meanings can come from the decks. So let's see. Okay, I'm not keeping that many though. I don't look at them. We'll see if they were meant to come out, they will come out. All right. I love the flowers on the back of this deck. Now I'm looking at them. What is that, like roses? I think peonies? I'm saying that right. Wow, that many came out again. I might as well just keep it. Let's see what we got. So, first is the Hanged Muse. Like hangman energy. Nice. That seems a little precarious, that pose. Then we got Knight of Voices. So, Knight of Swords. Already it's like, seems like a choice between waiting and taking action. Wow, nice. We got Muse of Emotions. So that's King of Cups energy. Put that there. It's sideways. And then we have Nine of Emotions. Nine of Cups energy. So that's nice. And then we have Muse of Voices, which is King of Swords energy, next to Knight of Materials. Well, that's interesting already. Huh. So if these were two choices that between the Hanged Muse and the Knight of Voices, so based on how they came out, is this the right way? It's like the Hanged Muse choice, kind of sitting and waiting, trying to see things from a higher perspective, is connected to this Muse of Emotions and Nine of Emotions outcome. So like emotional fulfillment, wish come true, heart full. Whereas this Knight of Voices, going forward and taking action, whether that's towards or away, is going to lead to this Muse of Voices, Knight of Materials. So it's like logic and practicality. So kind of like being very logical and, how do you say? I want to say fair, but maybe not fair. Just maybe just going purely based on the facts of a situation, not how you feel about a situation. And then Knight of Materials, like really just focusing on your stability, like your personal stability. It seems to be the choice here. Let's see if we get more cards. No. Just put it back. Okay. So Page of Materials is underneath that Hanged Muse and Knight of Voices. So that's telling me, sometimes I get the aspect. Wow, I'm already seeing the other card. Well, you'll see in a second. I think you're not telling anyone. You're not being very open about this being your two choices or what you're doing. You're not telling anyone your plans. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like you're trying to act natural because, you know, taking on the image of the rose, you're trying to act natural. You're trying to act like you don't, because I'm not seeing any wands here. So I'm not seeing any outward display of emotion or preference. You're kind of keeping it to yourself. You're just trying to blend in. And in this way that, so when it comes to like your material stability or going out there to make a foundation, you're in the page stage of that. As in like making very kind of small planning, small talking about it. Yeah, you're not, it's like you're wondering with this other choice here with the King of Swords, the Muse of Voices, the Knight of Materials, whether you need to devote more energy. Do you need to upgrade from a page energy on that to a knight energy? And it's like the page energy is not bad energy, right? But when it comes to just getting stability, or the knight is more ambitious, is what I'm getting at. So it's like you're trying to decide whether you want to be more ambitious when it comes to your material success, or if you just want to focus on getting good. And that's what the page energy is about. Well, and then underneath the Muse of Emotions and Nine of Emotions is the Lovers. So yeah, this choice here, this other choice, which would involve waiting, is yeah, this is a lot of fulfillment here in this pile. And with it being the bottom, the lesser known energy, I think that's a small part of you that believes that this choice will lead to true emotional fulfillment. Like, either you're not really seeing it, or it's not obvious at this time, you know. So it might not all be you, and maybe being in that Hanged Muse energy, you're trying to see it better. You know, what am I missing in this situation? Is this really going to lead to something very fulfilling? You know, where are the signs? Give me more signs. But I can see like there's this other part of you that just wants to move forward and go towards your own personal goals. Because wow, I think it's interesting here, maybe fair was the right word, because justice comes out underneath the Muse of Voices and the Knight of Materials. So there does seem to be some kind of situation that you want to make more balanced, that you want some watch out here, crystals. You do want some fairness in. If this, I'm not sure if this is involving the same situation. I almost feel like it's attached to career because it's next to that Knight of Materials. Like, you probably do feel, I would guess, a little wronged in some way, in some regard, when it comes to your more 3D, the more 3D aspects of your life, whether that's like your home, your finances, your career, just whatever else falls under the materials. I feel like there's probably a part of you that thinks that maybe you need to go back and sort something out. And yes, I guess in fairness. I don't know why I didn't want to say fair when I saw the Muse of Voices the first time. I don't know if there's some part of the ego that needs to be examined in that situation. Like, is it really fair? What's really fair to you? Something tells me that you haven't really thought about it yet. What's actually fair in a situation? What outcomes would you want? And when it came to fairness, right? Not when it comes to like manifestation, even though that might be part of it too. I think there's some need to evaluate what is actual justice for you. And that's why it's in the bottom energy of the lesser known aspects of the situation. I'm going to get more cards. Okay, do you want to come out? I'll just take it. Okay. You know, I wonder what that card is, because, you know, I would have just went in order, but it just fell. I mean, I have no choice. I'm shuffling right on top of it. Okay, 2 cards out here. Wow, okay. So I'll take these 2 cards, even though I generally only like to do 12. Let me see, what fell on top of the Lovers? The Chariot, and then the Sun. Okay, I do believe the Chariot goes on top of this Hanged Muse and Knight of Voices. Huh. And then the Sun is on top of Muse of Emotions and Nine of Emotions. Ooh, hot dog, what is this choice? And whatever it is, it's really good. But maybe you just don't see how it could really work out to be that good. Because guess what? Above the Muse of Voices and Knight of Materials is Nine of Voices, anxiety, and then 2 of Voices, confusion. So it's like if you go down this path, the Voices path, yeah, there's absolutely no wands here. Well, let me see what the bottom of the deck is. 8 of Emotions. Well, that's also saying more need for balance here. Because I'll show you in a second. Wow. I can't get it straight. Whatever. You see it's the 8 of Emotions. And underneath is Page. Okay. Yeep. Yeah, I'm sorry. If this is about 2 choices. So on top of the Hanged Muse and Knight of Voices is the Chariot. So it's like right now your choice to just stay there is not that great either. However, it's more beneficial than charging forward and Knight of Voices energy, because the Chariot is telling us you need to just stay in that Hanged Muse energy until you get the balanced perspective you need. Because with 8 of Emotions and then Justice over here, you need to balance yourself first. You need to get to a balanced state, because obviously the Chariot is... well, no, I shouldn't say obviously, but the Chariot is moving forth in a balanced way. You see how the horses are black and white. So you need to see all sides of the situation. You need to see all sides of yourself. You need to be more aware of your ego in this situation and which direction the ego is trying to take you. And just be aware, like, you don't have to stomp out your own ego, but you just need to be aware if that's affecting your decision making or not. Because it would tell me in the second, Muse of Voices, 2 of Voices, 9 of Voices, Knight of Materials, Justice. So I'm also getting from the Knight of Materials, you know, if you went down this route thinking this is going to lead to your more, if this, you're feeling like this is the more ambitious choice, like going after your ambitions, it's not coming from the right energy. This is all Voices, Swords energy. You know, there's not a lot of Pentacles here. There's just Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Materials, which is slow. So it means even if you try to go down this road, you're not going to see any results anytime soon. Meanwhile, you have like all the happiness in the world right here. The Sun, Muse of Emotions, 9 of Emotions, the Lovers. It's all right here. So it's like you don't really have your priorities straight at this time. And it's not because you're not being logical. You're being very logical in this situation. You're trying to be fair in this situation, but you're missing a key piece. And I think the 2 of Voices is saying, like, you're split right now. I'm feeling like this is like a split between your emotional and logical self. And you see how, like, there's 2 paths, but they're leading to the same thing. And I'm almost getting, since we have no inspiration, no wands here, that actually blending the logic and the emotion is going to take you towards that. Look, it's all red, orange, and yellow. Like that, I'm sensing a real imbalance in your lower chakras for sure. Yeah. And maybe that's like stifling the flow of your energy too. Because also in this 9 of voices, right, you've got this orange, yellow, red also coming down, and it's almost like you're blocked off in your bottom chakras because maybe your sense of stability has been thrown off. So it's like it's trying to come down from down, but then it's also kind of maybe reaching a heart blockage here. Maybe not too much, but it's like, you know, if we look at it like an hourglass, you know, where the heart is just like this narrow aspect with the flow of energies, and that's not how it actually is, right? And here's like the upper chakras, all this sand, and then down here's the lower chakras, all this sand. So it's like you're not getting any sand from the bottom, like you're not grounded enough, or because it's not like you're not grounding, maybe it's that you just don't feel stable. So the energy is all off in your lower chakras. So it's like the sand, the energy is trying to come from the top, but it's like this narrow, tiny, where your heart is, for whatever reason, like opening your heart is going to make that wider, and all of a sudden the energy will flow. So yeah, I'm seeing that as like maybe divine guidance. And then you look at it like you're upside down. Yeah, it's like once that that energy is flowing, or the energy that's trying to come through the top, just flip it upside down. And then all of a sudden, but that's obviously not going to work. But it's like you're maybe trying to do that a bit. It's like you're trying to apply higher spiritual aspects to your material world, like say for example, and you know, not to judge anyone who does this, like, you know, the people are like, spirit, God, universe will take care of everything, all I need to do is keep praying, and you're not like getting out there and actually trying to get a job or save your money, or just things like that, you know. And I don't feel like that's what you're doing. I feel that's the danger if you are getting too much feedback from above and it's not flowing down, you know. In Reiki and also just other chakra balancing, it's like you can never over heal your chakras, right? I mean, your chakras can be overworked for sure, but you can't overheal them. So that's why you always balance all of them at the same time. Because, yeah, wait. Even though if your throat's like perfectly good, but like your solar plexus is off, healing your throat, sending the energy there, it will automatically route through to the solar plexus. So, why did I just say that? I got distracted by the truck. I'm sure that was important that I said that to you. Either way, you don't really have to worry too much that you're doing the wrong thing. I think it's just telling you that you need to open up that heart, the middle pathway, to let the energy flow. Because you're just really trying to be too logical, too mental, too cerebral about your situation. And I'm also getting like flip upside down and let the blood rush to your head so you get a little dizzy. So you can't really think too hard anymore. Because 2 of voices, 9 of voices, that's like thinking too much. That's your brain taking over. So there needs to be more of a balance in a situation. Justice, 8 of emotions, the Chariot. There's a huge call for balance here. Let me see if I don't really know what to clarify here, but we'll see if anything else significant comes out in my tiny deck. Yeah, but you know, when it comes to this heart energy, the Lovers is here too. You know, this could be a relationship, or it could just be making a decision to follow your heart in a certain situation. But you know, we say that, readers say that, but I've just been getting the feeling like it's the same whether you have a relationship or not. That following your heart, and it's almost like being in a relationship with your dreams and your higher purpose too. So it's all the choice. It's connected. It's like, don't be in a relationship that wouldn't let you follow your heart when it came to those other aspects of your life anyway. So it is connected. We have Temperance. And the most balanced situations. Okay, we've got 10 of Cups, 8 of Swords. So it's almost like that clarifies every pile. And then, 6 of Wands. This is the only Wands, and it's at the bottom of the clarifying deck. So actually I'm getting ego vibes from that. That this is you redefining or truly understanding your notion of success, and how maybe in the past it was very ego-driven. Temperance, that's gonna be that's the balance and the healing when it comes to this Chariot, Hanged Muse, Knight of Voices, Page of Materials. More balance, I'm seeing. Getting some healing in a situation. 10 of Cups over the Sun, Muse of Emotions, 9 of Emotions, and the Lovers, just further emphasizing this is the happy choice. Like, no doubt about it. And then 8 of Swords over that 2 of Voices, 9 of Voices, Muse of Voices, Justice, Knight of Materials, just really emphasizing how the energy is caca over here. Like, that's the other stuck in your head, I have too much anxiety card. So there you go. We got them all here. All we need is some 3 of Swords, and then it'll be complete. Wait, don't tell me it's like, no, that's it. So I'm going to get Goddess Oracle for you. See if we got any advice here. But yeah, it's so hard, I think, navigating this 3D world, like the idea that we are allowed to prioritize what our heart desires, what'll truly make us happy, and not constantly be worried about what will other people think and how am I gonna have money. Yeah, it's like one giant test. I think this world is, it is, right? That's why you incarnate. Ooh, I like this. And at the bottom is Sophia, Divine Wisdom in reverse. So I think that's just needing to all this whatever downloads or whatever guidance you're getting in your spiritual world, just refining it, like how do you say, sifting through, like getting all the crap out so you understand what's wisdom and what's appealing to your ego and what's truly resonating to you. So you get Ishtar Communion. So this is talking about the need to connect with higher powers and develop a spiritual routine for yourself, whether that be meditation, grounding, earthing, those sort of things. So if you're doing those things, good, keep up with it. And then I like this, Persephone in reverse, inexperience. So this is about the beauty of not knowing what's going to happen in a situation. And 4-2 is 6, the number of unconditional love. So there might be a little bit of fear in this middle choice of not really knowing how to handle the experience. Maybe it's very overwhelming. You know, the idea that you could be truly happy and follow your heart, either in life or in love with a person. This is asking you to embrace, because these are rare moments. The first time experience of things is a blessing of being alive. And I know we don't feel like that especially when we're older, right? It all feels so scary. How could not knowing be a blessing, right? But it is, because that's why we're here. So try to enjoy this aspect of not only your heart opening up, but your heart wanting something. Enjoy that. Enjoy falling in love with someone or something. Enjoy it. Think about when you first came across maybe spirituality or something that really spoke to you, and remember that's why you're here. before the fear kicks in. Before the fear kicks in. Try to remember. And I feel like another reader said that recently, and it was pretty nice. I don't remember. Okay, and I got this Miracles Now deck, and I'm gonna say it here so I can remember to look it up. Who did it? Okay. Is anything gonna fall out? Yeah. Wow, wow. I let go and allow the universe to do her thing. That's nice. Yeah, let go of control. Because, you know, all this voices, swords energy just comes from our need to control things. How can I anticipate next moves? When I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. Yeah, so try activities that will naturally unblock your energy, like yoga or walking, you know. It makes a huge difference, let me tell you. I haven't been doing my regular walks. I hate the gym, and walking is like my preferred method of just getting activity. And I hadn't realized how badly my body was reacting to me not moving. So, yeah, those are the messages for you, Libra. I hope they help you. Thanks.